guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shannon and this is Wine, Tea, and Paper. And I talk about books and I drink wine here. Today I have a book review for you guys. I'm pretty excited because this is my second book review ever on this channel. I do book reviews on my Bookstagram, and I've done book reviews on my blog before, but I've noticed that my blog hasn't been getting a lot of, viewers, and I wanted to bring my reviews to you guys as well because you may not follow me on Bookstagram. But today I'm going to be reviewing The Deep by Alma Katsu. I received this book from NetGalley to review from the publisher. I've never read an Alma Katsu novel before, but I know she is a big horror genre author. The Deep is kind of like a historical fiction retelling with a bit of paranormal activity and a little bit of horror thrown in. So basically what's happening is we get to be on two different ships during this novel. We are on the Titanic and we follow our girl Anna. And she is a kind of like a maid on the Titanic, and we get to see the Titanic from a different perspective. Instead of from the rich people that we see in the movie, we get to see the Titanic from a lower person, a maid, like the help, basically. So we see the relationships that Anna is forming on the ship. And we know what happens in the Titanic. The Titanic sinks. So then we also see Anna on a different ship, on the Britannica. And this is the Titanic's sister ship in this novel. And the Britannica is actually being a medical boat. It is holding those that have been wounded in the war. And Anna is being a nurse on the Britannica. And she meets one of the characters that she met on the Titanic, and some weird things start to happen. You kind of get flashbacks between the Britannica and the Titanic and get these different storylines. And then you also get flashbacks to Anna when she was in Ireland. And the stories kind of start to meld together as you get further and further into the book. There is an element of the paranormal. There's kind of like the occult going on. One of the passengers on the Titanic is into the occult and seances. So you got that kind of vibe going on. And then there's something weird happening on the Titanic that's paranormal, and some of the other passengers are starting to notice, and they're all kind of getting pretty creeped out. And then towards the end of the book, you kind of find out what happens, and then that transfers over to the Britannica. I thought this book was pretty interesting. I did really enjoy it. I liked that it was a retelling of the Titanic sinking. I did enjoy that, even though I don't really enjoy historical fiction to begin with. So I thought that was pretty cool that I enjoyed this retelling. I will say that I wish there was more of the paranormal element earlier on in the book, because when we got towards the end, it felt like there was just a lot of paranormal instances thrown at me all at once. And I feel like it would have been more believable if there were more instances throughout the book, started in the beginning, more than what Alma Katsu gave me. I really enjoyed the characters, and I really enjoyed how the two storylines connected. I kind of am left with a couple of questions, some things that I don't think are believable, but I did really enjoy this book. I tried to pick it up a while ago, and I just wasn't in the right mood to read that book at the time. And then I picked it up a little bit later, and I really enjoyed it, and I can't believe that I struggled so hard to read it in the beginning, because I did really enjoy reading it the second time around. If you are a fan of paranormal, this might not be the best book for you because there just isn't a lot of paranormal in it. But if you like horror and you like the weird occult stuff and you like the Titanic and historical retellings, I do think that this book would be a good match for you. I ended up giving this book 3.5 stars out of 5 because I did enjoy it, but there just were some things in this book that I could not wrap my head around and that I didn't think were completely believable, and that knocked some stars down for me. But that does not mean that I didn't enjoy the book, because I absolutely did. And I want to thank NetGalley and the publisher for allowing me to review this book. And I am definitely going to be reading more of Alma Katsu in the future because I just purchased The Hunger by her. So I'm excited to see how that book compares to this one. That's it for my review this time. If you guys are interested in seeing more book reviews from me or other content, make sure you subscribe, give me a comment and a like, and I'll see you guys next time.